everyone, welcome to another edition of Dudley Fitness Living. I'm Dudley Alcides. As a certified fitness specialist, injury prevention is my business. On this edition of Fitness Genesis, we're going to be addressing the issue of flexibility. What is flexibility? When to stretch, when not to stretch, or how long to hold a specific stretch. Well, before you work out, you should stretch. First, you should warm up for about 8 minutes. After you warm up, you should stretch and hold the stretch for no more than 10 seconds. Now, after your workout, the stretch should be held longer, at least 20 seconds for every muscle group. Okay? Today, what we're going to be talking about, lower back stretch. Especially for those of you who suffer from low back, pre-existing low back conditions, you should definitely do a lot of stretching to alleviate the pain that associated with lower back conditions. Now, some of the stretches that we're going to be going through, you've probably seen them before, but the thing is, you have to do them correctly. Now, one of the stretches that you should do, you should stretch the hamstrings. Now, I've seen people actually try to sit down and have both legs extended, and they're trying to reach as far as they can. Well, you don't want to start a stretch like that, because you have to start the stretch based on your range of motion. That's what flexibility is. Flexibility is specific to your range of motion. So if the range of motion within the joint is 50 degrees, you cannot try to start more or farther than 50 degrees. You have to start at 50, hold the stretch for 20 seconds. Once you feel a kind of a release or the muscle release, then you can advance the stretch a little further. So this is not the way you want. You don't want to start here. You want to start, let's say, first by, especially if you have a pre-existing condition, you want to bend one knee and just bring your hand down to support the lower back, okay? Now the lower back is supported, you're holding the stretch, and this is basically where your range of motion starts. Then you hold it, and then slowly you move forward, and you hold it for another 20 seconds, okay? And then you can continue, and then you do the other side. Now, the stretch that I'm gonna show you, if you have a pre-existing lower back condition, you start on your back. You're laying on your back. You keep both knees bent. Okay, that's very important because you want your lower back to be supported. Now, the stretch is specifically for the hamstrings. You want to keep one knee bent, one knee on the floor. And you bring it, you grab a towel, you bring the towel to your foot. Now, you want to make sure that the knee is fully extended. So if you're here and the knee's bent, you're not stretching the hamstrings. This is going to the glutes. So you start here and you hold the stretch. So you hold the stretch for about 20 seconds. Once you feel a release, and it will happen, what you do, you pull the stretch, you pull the leg in and hold it there for another 20 seconds, okay? And you would do the same thing for the other side. The other stretch you want to do, you want to stretch the glutes. A good stretch for the glutes is that you take that same leg, you put the ankle on the knee, then you reach around and you grab the back of the hamstrings. Bring your head down, keep your shoulders on the floor, nice and relaxed, then pull back and hold a stretch for about 20 seconds. Now you can relax and go back and do a second set. Again, you hold it for 20 seconds. And once you're done, you do the same thing for the other side. You pull it and hold it for 20 seconds. And another good stretch for the lower back, you can extend the opposite leg, bend one knee, take the knee, cross it over to the opposite shoulder, okay? And then hold it there. If the opposite shoulder starts to come up, then you know you're going too far with the stretch. If the shoulder's coming up like this, then you want to make sure then you move back, keep the shoulder flat, and hold the stretch For how long? 20 seconds. And then you can relax and then come back and do a second set. You can do anywhere from 2 to 3 sets of that. These are some good stretches for your lower back. So, again, stretch. You definitely got to warm up and stretch before you work out. That stretch should be held for 10 seconds. Then after you work out, you stretch. That stretch should be held for 20 seconds. Anywhere from 2 to 3 sets. That stretch should be more, should be longer, and should be a lot more extended, because post-workout stretch is one of the most crucial stretches. On our next series, on our next segment, I will be speaking to you more about stretches and the importance of stretches. I want to thank you for watching this edition of Dudley Fitness Living. And remember, if you're not fitness living, you're not living. Thanks for watching. See you next time.